Welcome to the Apple Teacher Monday session about iMovie. More information about iMovie can be found in the Apple Teacher series of books, and if you're looking for ideas to carry out with your class, the Everyone Can Create video book is also available. iMovie is a really powerful little app that allows you to create video projects. We've used it quite a lot while we've been off to create videos to communicate with parents, and recently in a class with Primary 6 we used it in a project that the children were working on, so it's certainly something that you would be able to use with your class. Let's take a look at how to create a project. First of all, open the iMovie app. Here you can see some of the projects I've already created, but to make a new one, tap on the plus button. Immediately you are given the choice to make a movie or a trailer. If you choose trailer, you're choosing to create a movie from a set template. Today we're going to select movie. Today's Apple Teacher session, I'm going to take you through how I made our Primary 1 welcome transition video. First of all, I'm given the chance to select any photographs or videos I would like to use when creating my project, and I can select multiple images at a time, and these will drop into my timeline once I have pressed Create Movie. Here you can see the images have now dropped into my timeline, and the white line that you see down in the middle of the screen is called the playhead. This is very manoeuvrable, and you can use your fingers to swipe from left to right and to see how the images look as they are dropped into your timeline. When I want to add another image to my timeline, on the top right hand side I can select Media and then Photographs and scroll through to find the image I'd like to use. Select it and press the plus button to add it to my timeline. This will now appear at the playhead. I can add other images to my timeline that I would like to use, and by tapping on the image to move it to another position on my timeline, once the yellow box appears I can drag and drop to reposition. If I want to make my image static, I simply tap on the image until a yellow box appears, and then I can either enable or disable the Ken Burns feature, and this means that my image will no longer move. To change how the images transition from one to another, all you have to do is tap on the small box between the images to bring up the inspector tools at the very bottom. This will allow you to change how quickly you transition from one image to another, and also to add transition effects. When I made our Primary 1 transition video, I used Subtitles to add some more information to some of the images. To do this, you simply select the image you want to add a subtitle to, and when the yellow box appears, select on Titles and make your choices for the one that suits your project. When title text here appears on screen, you then simply tap on there and use the keyboard to insert the text that you require. If you want to delete a part of it, you can also use the cross to remove this text. I can also add videos to my movie by selecting Video in the Media section in the top right hand corner. Select the video you want to add, press the plus button, and by tapping on it and highlighting it yellow, I can adjust the speed at which this video plays in my movie. I can also add audio to my movie by selecting on Audio on the top right hand side and either Soundtracks or My Music. It is important to remember about copyright, and the tunes supplied by Apple are free to use. I quite like Illuminations, and this is the one that we used for our Primary 1 transition video. Once you have made your choice, press the plus button, and this will now be added to your timeline as audio recording underneath your video content. You can adjust the volume of the soundtrack you have chosen by tapping on it and bringing up the inspector tools at the bottom, which will allow you to adjust the volume levels. You can also add effects such as split screen images. Add the image you would like to your timeline and then make a choice for a second image. Rather than press the plus button, press the three dots and select split screen. To give your project a name, select on Done in the top left hand corner and then retype the title you wish to give your project. This will now automatically save under this title. There are many ways to view and share your video. You can press the play button and watch in full screen, you can airdrop, or you can save your video to your photo album. The opening images for this iMovie were created on Keynote, and it is possible to export these images directly from Keynote to iMovie.